When people talk about cancer and weight loss, they always focus on the numbers, the pounds, the calories, the charts, the graphs, the things you can measure, but nobody talks about the grief, the invisible grief that hits you when you lose your appetite. And it is grief. It's a loss, the loss of something you never thought you could lose, the desire to eat, the desire to taste, the desire to enjoy something as basic and human as eating food. It's hard to explain to someone who hasn't lived it. You sit in front of a plate of food you used to love, food that used to mean comfort or culture that made you feel good, and suddenly your body reacts like it's being threatened. You look at it and feel nothing, or you feel dread, nausea, this heavy, sinking feeling that you're about to disappoint everyone in the room. It's like you're losing a part of your identity, part of your joy, your connection to the world, like you've lost a main component of enjoying the human experience. And the people around you don't know what to do with that. They say, oh, just try to eat something, anything, just try a little harder, as if appetite is a switch you can just flip on or off, as if willpower can override nausea, early fullness, taste changes, or the way your body suddenly treats food like it's the enemy. They say it with love, but it lands like a bomb. And when you can't eat, everyone who's noticing this starts to panic. Caregivers try or push harder, and you end up feeling guilty while they end up feeling helpless. Meals turn into battlegrounds, and you start to dread them not because of the food or who's serving it, but because of the emotions sitting at the table with you when you can't eat what they've prepared with love. But the truth is simple. You're not intentionally refusing food. It's your body that's refusing the food, whether you like it or not. And that difference matters more than people realize. When you're in that place where every bite feels impossible, you start searching for anything your body will tolerate. You're not asking for a miracle or a cure, just something that doesn't make you feel worse, something that doesn't trigger nausea or pain or that awful wave of fullness that hits after two bites. You're not looking for perfection, you're looking for survival, anything that works with you instead of against you. For me, that something wasn't a plate of food. It wasn't soup or toast or crackers or any of the things people keep offering with love and hope in their eyes. I wanted to want them, to be able to eat them, but wanting and being able are not the same thing. What finally worked for me was a liquid meal, not the cheap, sugary, inflammatory ones that get pushed in clinical settings, or the ones that taste like chalky chemicals or leave you feeling worse than when you started. This was a clean, nutrient-dense liquid meal that didn't fight my body. It didn't overwhelm me. It didn't make me feel sick or trigger that awful "I'm done" feeling after just two sips. It was the first thing in a long time that my body didn't reject. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it cured anything. I can't say that. I can't say that it magically reversed anything, but I can tell you that it gave me something I hadn't had in a long time, a way to nourish myself without suffering for it, a way to get something in when everything else felt impossible, to be able to feel like I wasn't disappearing. And when you finally get some nutrition, real nutrition, your body responds. Not with miraculous overnight transformations, but with small, meaningful shifts. A little more energy, a little more strength, a little less nausea, a little more stability, a little more "I can do today." Those tiny shifts, they matter and they all add up and they give you a sense of control in a situation that feels like it's taking everything from you. And that's the part people don't understand. Sometimes the win isn't getting better. Sometimes the win is simply finding something your body doesn't reject or finding a way to nourish yourself when the world keeps telling you to just eat when you can't, as if that's so simple, right? And I'm not here to make any medical claims or to pretend that nutrition can override biology, but I am here to tell my truth. When I couldn't tolerate food, when everything made me sick, when I felt and looked like I was disappearing, this liquid meal replacement was the only thing my body said yes to. And that yes mattered more than anyone on the outside could ever understand. It didn't cure me of cancer, of course not, but it did nourish me when nothing else could. And sometimes that's enough to change everything. If you're struggling to eat and nothing is working, drop the word help, and I'll send you what worked for many of us when nothing else would. And be sure to watch for my reply. It could be through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or my blog, but watch so that I can get that to you. And before I go, do me one little favor. If you've ever struggled with eating during cancer, what was the hardest part of that for you? Please share it in the comments so that others can learn from your experience. And also, what helped that you'd want other people to know about? Okay, well, thanks everyone. Make it a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care and bye for now.